Hey guys, it's George. Welcome to the 33rd Seoul Music Awards. I'm playing catch up on all the red carpets that I've missed. This one, interesting mix. We'll touch on it. I've just moved into a new flat, so forgive the fairly plain background. That's why I'm, spicing things up with this jacket. If you're a regular viewer, you know what's up, and thank you so much for being a regular, a subscriber. You guys know. But if you're new here, let me explain how this works. We're gonna jump into the trend section, go through our red carpet attendees, and then we'll finish the video where I give you my best and worst dressed. So yeah, grab a drink, grab a snack, get comfortable. I'm obviously very comfortable on my bed. But yeah, let's jump into the trend section. Okay, I'm tricking you with this section. I apologize. I don't actually have a trend for you from the Seoul Music Awards. This red carpet, let's say it was eclectic. I didn't see enough of one thing to pull it out as a trend, and I'm not gonna bullshit it. So I don't have a trend for you for this video. But let's jump into the red carpet. Kicking off with our hosts, we have 4 hosts to get through. Kicking off with our first host, BamBam. I won't lie to you, I'm really disappointed with this. When you say the word BamBam, I think fashion, and I'm not getting that with this red carpet look. I think the fit of the suit is off, I don't really love the pinstripe, and I think the colour of the tailoring fabric really doesn't work with his hair colour. I also think the styling's off, the plain black shirt, there's not much else styling going on. And I find this really frustrating when we see the picture of him with Dara, Sunmi, and he's wearing this really sick velvet suit with the square toe loafer, the gold brooches. Like, this would have been so much better on the red carpet. I don't know if he changed looks during the show, let me know in the comments, but I expect more from BamBam. BamBam fashion, BamBam fashion. You know? Our next host, another member of GOT7, we have Seung Gi. It's just a classic host look. We're getting the velvet jacket, the bow tie, that plain black trouser, very classic men's event wear. And I do like the touch of the gold piping going around the collar and lapel, but otherwise, pretty box standard. Seung Gi giving us another classic look. This is a 3-piece suit, white shirt, and then he's got the matching bow tie and pocket square. And I do like the fact that the pocket square and bow tie are in this light gold because it ties back into Seung Gi's. But again, nothing very exciting. And our final host, Tiffany Young. Overall, I'm not loving it, but I do really like some of the details. The sheer corset is beautiful, and I love the fact that we can see the construction, the boning, and then how they've overlaid the lace. It's very feminine, it's soft, it's beautiful, but I don't like the addition of the stonework. You can see that there are crystals across the bust, and I feel like that in combination with the sheer, the construction, the lace, it just wasn't necessary. And then for the dress to come out in this big full skirt moment, and you can see that it's layered, I just think having a more sleek skirt to the dress would have been a better way to finish it, in my opinion. I'm not really a huge fan of these massive kind of princessy vibe dresses, but it all boils down to personal taste. Fashion is subjective after all. With the attendees, I'm just going to go in alphabetical order. So first up we have Billlie. These are Billie's stage looks, and they definitely have that typical K-pop stage look vibe, and I do really like them. I do like the cut of the pants, how it's the same across all of the members, and then we're getting different details to give us the differentiation, and then we're seeing that in the tops as well. The thing that annoys me about the set of looks is that in the middle, I believe it's Tsuki. Her trousers are different, and the cut just looks so awkward, especially compared to all the other members that have that same kind of mid-rise just on the hip, the straight leg, whereas hers are coming up higher. They've got the midriff show, she doesn't. I don't know if there's a reason for this, let me know in the comments, but her outfit looks a lot more awkward compared to the other members. Dynamic duo, this is a very similar vibe to their 2023 Mama outfits, and I ain't mad. What I like about Dynamic Duo is that they have a style, they know their style, and they are sticking to that style. We're getting the oversized suits styled with the t-shirts, the sneakers. Choizer is giving us the hat moment on the red carpet, and this seems to be his staple. He's continuing with that. So I appreciate the fact that Dynamic Duo know their style and they're sticking to it. Next up, the ultimate cutie Kang Daniel. He is leaning into that pinstripe trend that we've seen in a lot of the other red carpets that I've covered this end of year show season, but this is the only pinstripe that we're seeing. This is classic Kang Daniel red carpet, where it goes mostly in a classic direction, but there are a few contemporary touches. The three-piece pinstripe suit, very classic. The fact that they've styled the white shirt open, to me that doesn't mean classic nor contemporary, she's neutral. And then the use of the Prada necklace. I have this Prada necklace, so I was like, hi. I do like the addition of this. The accessories are giving it that contemporary flair, but I do wish that they pulled the chain tighter so it was worn more in a choker style. Where it's sitting further down the chest, it's getting, you know, covered by the line of the shirt, and I just think, you know, pulling that up, it would create a cleaner look. Kang Daniel's styling on the red carpet is always nice, but it's never exciting. Kiss of Life. This is a huge improvement from the Melon Music Awards, where they were given the most boring little black dresses, horrible shoes, no styling. So this is a huge, huge improvement. I think the distribution of the black and the beige is really nice. It's balanced across all of the members, and the same with the silhouettes. We're getting the exaggerated hips on Belle and Natty, and then the more streamlined silhouettes on Julie and Hanu. I think the choice of shoes is really great as well. We're not getting any thick, clunky ankle straps that are cutting the members off. We have a nice extension on all of the girls. And then I just wish the standing order was just a bit different, because we're getting the same silhouettes right next to each other. I think if we had Belle on the left and then Natty on the right, it would balance out the looks more. But I do understand that groups tend to stand in the same order, so it's easy to be like, that's her, that's her, that's her, you know? So I get it, but then just move the outfits around. n.SSign, I'm not familiar with this group, so let me give you a bit of information in case you're not familiar too. n.SSign is a South Korean boy band formed through Channel A's reality competition Stars Awakening in 2022, and then managed by n.SSign Entertainment, and this is a 10-member boy group. I've never heard of n.SSign, I'm not familiar with n.SSign. This red carpet look is okay, but we're just getting a very strange blend of very classic looks and then very contemporary looks, and then looks that sit in between. And I do understand 10 members is a lot, but either put them all in classic looks and bore me to death, or put them all in contemporary looks with slight variations, and you can double up. As a 10-member group, have 2 members in each style, spread them out down the order. I just find this classic and contemporary mix just so bizarre when it comes together in one set. So it's okay, it's just confused. NCT Dream. NCT Dream, give me strength. Give me strength. I'm so over seeing NCT Dream in the same fucking tuxedos every award show every year. No. How can you style a group so like cool, streetwear, youthful when it comes to concerts, stage, promotions, and then on the red carpet you're going to dress them like 45-year-old men going to a black tie corporate event? No. Moving on to another group that always, okay, 9 times out of 10 disappoint me on the red carpet, but they always give me something to talk about. NMIXX. There's just always something off about NMIXX. I did think their Factor Music Awards, when they were wearing the Wave, has been their most successful red carpet to date. I know I did a poll where I was like, do you think they're in my best or worst dress? Let me know. And a lot of you voted for the worst. And what I loved about that set of looks is that it gave you something to speak about. It was so different from what you typically see on a K-pop red carpet. This selection of looks is what you typically see on a K-pop red carpet, but it's not done very well. This is an incredibly plain set of looks for NMIXX, and when we look at Lily, and I believe it's Jiu stood to her left, 3 in from the left, just the fit of these looks is so so off. Like, the proportions of them, it looks awkward. The way Jiu's top's been tucked into that skirt, it just doesn't look finessed. This is a red carpet. The stylist should be finessing these looks. I understand the clothes are going to move with the body, but this would have been adjusted just as she came out. Like, just... Moving down to RIIZE. RIIZE are continuing to explore their red carpet style. I think it's really interesting to put like a timeline of all of their looks together, because they're giving us so many different vibes. Even SBS, which I believe is the red carpet they attended before this, we were getting the different tones of red, the different textures, the use of the light blue, the stripes, the pinstripes, the gloves. There was a lot of details and tones going on, so I thought it had a lot of potential, but it was also incredibly jarring. So for them to come out in all black and give us all of these different silhouettes that fit each member perfectly, it's just like a red carpet safety net. All of the proportions of this tailoring flatters each member perfectly. Seungchan though has to be my standout. The single-breasted 3-button jacket, the leather belt, the studded belt, giving us a very kind of like relaxed, snatched waist moment. It's not like cinched, like, you know, me. But it's more relaxed. It works with the look. The tailoring has more of a relaxed fit overall, and then the wide leg pants, standout look. I think all of them look great. I know it's nothing particularly exciting, but we're exploring, and I think this vibe works really well for them. Sandara Park showed us how to do a white dress on the red carpet without it giving wedding vibes. I think that's the danger of wearing white on a red carpet. We often see these white gowns coming out and they just look like you're attending a wedding, you're the bride, runaway bride attending a red carpet. We don't get that here, and it's because of the shape of the dress. We're getting this asymmetric cut on the bustier. We're then getting the asymmetric cut on the skirt, which goes in the other direction. Very flattering lines on the body. And then you can see this incredible train piece that drapes from the back around the hips to the floor. Then the textures of the dress, the white lace with the opaque white fabric behind it, and then the lace edging along the hem of the skirt, giving us the flash of flesh before we get to the legs, and then styled with the green shoe, giving us the pop of colour. Like, this is how you style a dress like this. Yes, it's a very thick ankle strap, but I think where it's a lighter colour, it doesn't give you that like cut of the leg like black. It still does it mildly, we won't deny, but the shoe works beautifully with the dress. The thick collar, the pearl necklaces, the styling is just on point, and it's what you expect with Sandara Park. Moving on to StayC. StayC is an interesting one on the red carpet for me because I feel like their style is improving, but at a very slow rate. I feel like my comments for StayC have been the same many times. The fact that you're wearing all the same colour doesn't make it cohesive, and I think when you look at the outfits themselves, there is cohesion to the outfits. The use of the sheer, the ruffles, the volume, the soft feminine energy that the outfits are giving, but the styling of the outfits is what then breaks down that cohesion. These fluffy over the knee leg warmers on Jay, the very left. Then we have the variety of different styles of boots on the other members that are different lengths, different details. I also think this lineup would have benefited from a few more uses of black, because we have Xiun on the second left with the black top, and then we have Sumin second in from the right with the black skirt. So if we just had like one more black piece on another member, it would have helped the balance. So it's an improvement. It's not my favorite. Let's move on. Sunmi. Sunmi fucking killed it at the KBS Global Festival in that beautiful silver moment. The fact that everyone just gave us these boring black looks, and then she stepped out in this beautiful metallic silver dress, the way it fit the body, the ruching snatching her in, that panel going down, elongating. So when I saw this red carpet image, I'll admit, I was like, no. Because all of the images were this like 3/4 length cut off moments. You couldn't see where the hem of the dress came. So immediately I was just thinking it came to the floor. But the fact that it stops mid-calf, as you can see in this picture here, it's very flirty. The way it like flips out as she walks onto the red carpet. I've got this video here. I don't know how good the quality is. I apologize if it's shit. But you get the idea. Then we're getting the ruching again at the waist. It pulls everything in. It's incredibly flattering. This square sweetheart neckline with the gold chains. The gold chains work with it because it's not distracting from the neckline. And then the shoe. We have an interesting shoe. Oh my god, the pink heeled mule with this metallic across the toe. It pulls everything together. Color, flirty, fun. Obsessed. She looks incredible. StayC is Young K. We don't have much to talk about here. It's just classic menswear, velvet blazer, the contrast lapel, the plain black trouser, white shirt. I do like the tie. It's slightly different. It is also quite a classic event wear piece. And then the brooch. So there's details here that elevate this look, but it's still just classic, typical men's event wear. And then on the other end of the spectrum, we have Young Tak, and this has got a lot going on, and I think just where it's got so much going on, it's reading a little bit tacky, in my opinion. We have the suiting fabric, which has this glittery finish, and then in combination of the cropped silhouette, the shirt sleeves that come out over folding back of the suit jacket. There's already a lot going on. And then we have the use of the crystal tie. So I can appreciate that we're trying to do something different, not trying to do this boring classic black and white men's event wear look. I can really appreciate it, but this needs to be edited. I think even if we got rid of the crystal tie and like the cuff detail, it would immediately improve this look. Maybe go from accessories that are slightly darker to ground this like all off-white moment. So has potential, but the end result is tacky, in my opinion. Moving on to G-Friend's Yuju. I love the dress. I don't like the styling. There we go. I think the dress is beautiful and it's a really beautiful color. It really suits her skin tone. This is like a great kind of like nude golden moment. Love the square neckline with the cap sleeves and how that's been draped. And then we have that corset section at the waist. You get to see the construction, like just corset construction is a beautiful thing to look at. And then the draped skirt with that asymmetric piece on the left hip. It's an incredibly flattering dress on her, a beautiful color, but the neckline in combination with the necklace, and then these weird like strappy heels coming up, like the styling kills it a fair amount. And finally, ZEROBASEONE. I feel like ZEROBASEONE have been at every single red carpet, and we've been on a journey together. I started this red carpet season cussing them out for those really horrible blue and navy looks, the use of that faux fur, oh my god, and then we were getting the looks that looked a bit cheap, and we're now moving in this more like sleek, luxurious direction. So it is an improvement again, but I don't think these looks are that exciting. Their previous red carpet, I believe it was the Asia Artist Awards, where they were in those black and red suits, and they excited me. When I looked closer at them, at the details, I thought they looked a bit inexpensive, whereas here it looks expensive. Ricky's wearing a Versace, for fuck's sake. But I think overall it's not that exciting. It looks cute. I love the tailoring on all of the members. I love the different uses of bow ties, but we've seen them in more exciting looks. So I feel like with Zero Base One, they get it right in one aspect, but then like not so right in another aspect. And I think that's what they're doing here. Looks more luxurious, but it's kind of boring. I do think Ricky and Hanbin have the best looks. Ricky, that bow tie is so cute. And then the embellishment on that Versace jacket. And then Hanbin, how we get those pieces that cross over and fasten into the buttons on the jacket. I think it's just a beautiful detail that sets his look apart from the rest. Best Dressed, hands down, Sunmi in that beautiful pink dress, and then Dara in this incredible white dress, showing us how white is styled on the red carpet. Worst, I'm sorry, it has to be BamBam. The suit just did nothing for him, in my opinion. And then Young Tak, I appreciate the effort, but the end result is just a bit tacky. As I said in my intro, the 33rd Seoul Music Awards, it was eclectic. We got a lot of different vibes on this red carpet, but I found this very interesting to review. Please let me know who has your favourite and least favourite looks in the comments. If you want to hear my thoughts on the MBC red carpet, all you need to do is click this video just here. But thank you so much for watching. A massive thank you to everyone who subscribed. You are amazing, and I'll see you guys in my next video.